Just over 50 years ago, Dubai was a dusty fishing village. No oil, no skyline, just sand and sea. Today, it's a global icon of luxury, innovation, and excess. But how did it become one of the world's richest cities without massive oil reserves? What made billions pour into a place with no natural resources and scorching summers? In this video, we'll uncover the real strategy behind Dubai's rise and why oil was just a small part of the story. Get ready for a tale of smart leadership, daring bets, and mega projects that turned a desert outpost into a global powerhouse. Before the skyline and supercars, Dubai was a quiet fishing town. In the early 1900s, life revolved around pearl diving and small trade, but its location, right between Europe, Asia, and Africa, was a hidden gem. By the 1930s, traders from India, Persia, and Africa arrived. Drawn by tax-free policies and open borders, Dubai started gaining real momentum. Sheikh Saeed, and later Sheikh Rashid, spotted the opportunity. Despite harsh conditions, they welcomed outsiders and built a trade-first economy. A surprising advantage? Britain. As part of a protectorate deal, Dubai gained protection and access to global trade routes without being colonized. That autonomy gave its leaders room to dream and plan for something much bigger. Dubai did find oil in 1966, but not much. Unlike Abu Dhabi's massive reserves, Dubai's oil was modest. Most would have milked it. Sheikh Rashid did the opposite. He used oil money to build roads, airports, ports, laying the foundation for a non-oil economy. He borrowed big and invested fast, betting on infrastructure to spark global attention. It worked. Critics doubted the logic, but Sheikh Rashid wasn't building for today. He was designing a city for the next 50 years. Oil fueled the first spark. Vision turned it into a fire. That's what made Dubai rich. Forward-thinking leadership that didn't cling to oil, but used it as a stepping stone. With oil money flowing, Sheikh Rashid wasn't playing small. He paved roads, deepened the creek, built an airport, and in 1979, unveiled the Dubai World Trade Center, a bold skyscraper in the middle of the desert. Critics scoffed. Too ambitious, too soon, but every project was built with the future in mind. What's even more impressive, much of this wasn't just oil-funded. Rashid took calculated loans, made smart deals, and treated infrastructure as investment, not cost. When he passed in 1981, his son Sheikh Mohammed took over with even bolder plans. He didn't just want Dubai to grow, he wanted it to lead, and he was ready to double down. Dubai's skyline wasn't rising by accident. It was the product of vision, courage, and relentless execution. In the 80s and 90s, Dubai had infrastructure but needed global money. Enter free zones. Sheikh Mohammed introduced areas where foreign investors could own 100% of their business, pay zero taxes, and face minimal regulation. The biggest? Jebel Ali Free Zone, 57 square kilometers of opportunity. Thousands of companies flooded in. Dubai became a gateway to Africa, Asia, and Europe. Each free zone targeted a niche: media, finance, healthcare, logistics, making Dubai a magnet for global business. Today, over 20,000 companies operate from these zones. Jafza alone contributes nearly 20% of Dubai's GDP. It wasn't luck, it was strategy. By mixing openness with smart planning, Dubai turned itself into the economic nerve center of the Gulf and a global business model. Once business boomed, Dubai needed attention, and Sheikh Mohammed delivered. He approved wild ideas: man-made islands, indoor skiing, and the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building on Earth. These weren't just landmarks, they were marketing. The world noticed. Luxury tourism exploded. Emirates Airlines made Dubai a global hub. Malls, five-star hotels, and entertainment zones followed. Then, in 2002, a game changer. Foreigners could buy property, billionaires jumped in, real estate boomed, and the skyline kept rising. What looked like flash was actually strategy. These mega projects weren't just eye candy, they created jobs, fueled tourism, and made Dubai unforgettable. Dubai wasn't just a business capital. It became a global playground, designed to impress and built to last. Behind Dubai's glittering skyline is a workforce that built it, brick by brick, and much of that workforce came from Kerala. Since the 1970s, thousands of Malayali workers left their villages for Dubai's construction boom, chasing dreams of a better life. They worked long hours under brutal sun, often for low wages, cramped housing, and little legal protection. For decades, their sacrifices went largely unspoken, but they sent money home, lifted families out of poverty, and became the quiet engine of Dubai's rise. International scrutiny eventually grew. Media reports and human rights groups called out abuses, wage theft, passport confiscation, poor living conditions. In 2017, the UAE responded with labor reforms, contracts, health insurance, paid leave. It helped, but critics say challenges remain. Dubai's rise isn't just a story of steel and glass, it's one of sweat and sacrifice. And it begs the question, can progress exist without paying its builders fairly? Dubai's story isn't just about oil, towers, or fast cars. It's about vision. From a fishing village to a global icon, Dubai rose through bold leadership, relentless ambition, and smart strategy. It didn't wait for opportunity, it built one. Sure, challenges remain, labor rights, sustainability, cultural friction, but the transformation is undeniable. Dubai became a model for modern growth, and while others try to copy it, few have matched its boldness. What made the difference? Leaders who dreamed beyond limits and backed it up with action. If you found this story fascinating, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more epic breakdowns of cities shaping the future.